Hello.
Hi, Miss.
Good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing good. Today I'm going to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City.
Mm.
So yes, and went back home at uh let me see 5 p.m. Yes, because traffic jam, so I feel a little bit tired. But okay, yes.
What did you do there?
Learn about the symbol. Uh, uh, I forgot it. Um, the type of uh sorry, give me a few minutes.
Yes.
ah a type of sentence in English. Mr. Dash touch touch me, and some my friend of me, some fan of, yes,
Mm-hmm. How
about the a symbol sentences,
simple?
complete,
Huh?
complete, compound, complete compound, yeah.
Okay. Simple, compound, and complex
Yeah,
sentences. And
because
complex.
yeah,
Yeah.
to help us when we go to do assignment in English.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Because to make complete sentences, you have to give a complete thought.
Yes.
Sometimes your sentences are not complete; they are just phrases. Something.
Yes, I am done my assignment, but I check grammarly before
Mhm.
send it to you. Yes.
Yeah, anyway, your deadline is tomorrow, so I will just
Yeah.
for it. Okay, so where are we at in assignment? Where are you
uh
already in assignment?
Saturday.
No, where? Where? What are you doing?
Yeah, I just done story 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and now I come back to the Julius Caesar and keep going to fish.
Okay, you're done with poetry, right?
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh,
Mm.
the slam poetry is not yet done.
Yes, I just fix somewhere because I think the academic hard more than I ever think. Yes,
Mm,
because when I not study academic and math, I think math is very hard more than English, but I think I misunderstanding because English is very hard. Yes.
no, you just have to learn the basics, so that's good. How far is the school, the academy from your home? Is it far?
No, I left school when I'm at grade 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I mean like you came from Mr. Dat today. So how far is it from your home? How many
Ah,
hours?
you want to ask me the distance from my home to
Yes.
the Ho Chi Minh City?
To
Uh,
HS to the academy of Mr. Dat.
yeah. It take me about one hour.
1 hour.
If not have a
No
traffic
traffic.
jam on
The
my
traffic
way, yes,
area.
on the road. But if I have a traffic jam, I think it's have about 1 or 2 hour maybe. Yeah.
How long do you spend? How long do you spend learning with Mr. Dat?
Uh, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at to 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh yeah.
Every day.
No, just Monday. Yes, just Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a requirement.
Yes, because we have take time to do assignment. After that, we bring to the office
Yeah,
to Mr. Dad see and find the mistake.
check,
To
check.
have us, yeah, check the mistake to have us. Yes.
Oh, I see. Does Long do that also? Long, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, you had to think about that, right? Okay, so do you do the same thing? Do you go to Mr. Dat like Anne does to have
Uh,
your assignments checked?
no. I think I have never gone to like
Done that?
uh,
Why not? Because you're swamped with regular. Why?
um,
No time?
usually I spend time on my like my public schools. So I don't really have time to go to the institute to
Mm,
learn Mr. Dad. So I would rather learn by myself then.
I see. How long? How far is that school from your home?
It's about 15 minutes.
Ah, it's not far. Not like Anne's. Anne has to travel a long way. All right.
Yes,
Mm,
because Long smarter than me and better than me, so he can learn alone. Don't need Mr. Dad, but I need.
that's good. I like your initiative, and that you travel far just so that you can cope with assignments. That's a good thing because
Yes,
you learn a lot more. You are not in a regular school like Long. That's why he does not have time. So that one serves as your school. That's good. And you have math and English, right? How many courses do you have for the virtual high school? And
yeah,
how many courses do you have? Only English?
English.
English
My
only?
my 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 score.
No, I mean like how many courses do you have in the virtual high school? How many courses did you take? Only English?
I know 6 subjects:
Oh,
math, English, history, science, civic and citizen. And
citizenship, yeah.
yes, and one more subject, but I forget it. Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That's why you really need to go there and have your assignments checked. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's good initiative. If you can do
Yeah.
more, maybe that
Now,
would be better.
yeah, but now I must learn 2 subjects: is English and math.
Mm,
To yeah, to don't feel not heavy about all the subject. Too easy to abroad to the virtual high school style.
yeah, to adjust. I must say, yeah, that's a major adjustment because the Ontario, a Canadian-based program is really so different, right?
Yes.
Even the content is different. Even when I
For-
when I looked into the poetry, it was quite easy, but when I looked into the short stories, it was different. It was different styles.
yes. In Vietnam, we don't have learn like that, but
Literature, yeah, you don't
yeah,
do literature,
yeah. So I feel some like shock. And
yeah.
yes, maybe a little bit nervous. Yes, and sometimes feel tired
Yeah,
and headache when I'm learn English.
don't worry, you'll get adjusted to it. Long, do you have literature in the regular high school?
Yeah, we do have though.
Yeah, but it's Vietnamese, right? It's
Yeah,
not
it's Vietnamese.
English. What do you have for English in the regular high school?
Uh, Usually study about grammars.
Grammar. Most of the
That's it.
time it's grammar. I got hold of one book and it's like Vietnamese sentences and then translation in English. Am I correct?
No, it's like I mean, it's based on the teacher that teaches you. Like it based you, but it usually like only English, no translation.
Translation. All right. So how many times a week do you have that? The English.
3 periods a week.
Three
Uh,
periods a week, like 1 hour each period.
no, it's actually 45 minutes a
Yeah, yeah,
period.
45 minutes per period. So three times a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I very very respect Long because he had learned two style, Vietnamese style and Canada style.
Uh, don't worry about it, Anne. It's okay. You spend so much time with Mr. Dat for grammar, then that's okay. Small steps. It's been a while since you were in school, so small steps. Don't worry about it. Like I told you, I came back after 6 years. I was still able to catch up. I stopped school. That's in the university, so it was harder.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah, just finish your high school and then
Mm,
small steps. We will see, but keep
yeah,
going. You
yeah,
the first thing that you have to bear in mind is that you have the patience and the perseverance. And if there is any problem about our subject, I am willing to help you. All right? Don't worry
yeah,
about it. You can
yeah.
ask me as much as you want to.
Yeah, but luckily I have my husband and my son. Although they don't understand what I do in the high school, but they still support me. Yes, every time, every day, every hour.
Yeah, you have the support of your family, and that's good enough. All right?
Yeah.
And you have the support of the school, you have the support of Mr. Dot, and you have my support. So don't worry about it. All right? Long, where are you at in homework? I already asked feedback from Anne. What about you?
I've been doing Julius Caesar lately.
What's
Julius
that?
Caesar.
Okay, Julius Caesar. What do you have for Julius Caesar?
I think I did two of them. Like wait, where is it? I did
Did what?
the images foreshadowing and ironic, isn't it? And I still
Irony.
have the
Uh-huh.
oral
Are you done with
presentation.
poetry?
Yeah, almost done it.
All's done with poetry? And you're finished with short stories, right? Did you
Yeah,
submit
yeah,
that
yeah.
already? Short stories was good. That's right. All right. I made some notes here to help you out, both of you. We're going back to, we still have that car part thing. Did you continue reading it, Anne and Long?
No,
Oh, why
because
not?
Sunday I have my some busy. Yeah.
Yesterday, Sunday?
Oh yes, I am busy for some housework.
Uh,
And Monday I go to the office in the 6 a.m. in the morning and come back home and take a shower, feed to my son
mhm.
and go to Zoom to learn so I don't have time. But maybe when the class today over, I will come home and read it.
Come home, where are you?
Yes, now I'm staying in my mother-in-law house
Oh,
because every day she cook dinner for my family.
uh, okay. So that's good. You don't have
Mhm.
to cook dinner for your family,
Yes,
right?
because my mother-in-law give me all much love.
That's good. That's good. Okay, what about you, Long? Where are you at car park?
Mm, still, I'm not really. I'm still not. I cannot do it right now. I will finish it later.
Yeah, because I need you to finish it. Really finish it because we need to. You. I need to check your, we need to decide on which options we're going to have here. Okay, anyway, told you the brief story, the
Yeah.
summary of Car Park, right? It's a horror story.
I think we chose two option in the Saturday night last week.
We did. And I want, because it was quite in a hurry, I made some notes to help you out
Uh,
with the options.
and, and I choose option three.
Option three. Let's check option three. But
Yeah.
you need to do two, right?
I don't know. I remember about the relationship in between the husband and the wife. I don't
Mhm.
remember. It's often
How many
two or one. I don't know.
how many options do you need to finish here?
I know.
Two? No, then not option two.
Yeah. I think option two. Yes, option two.
Okay. I'd like to take this up again because I'd like to make sure that your answers to the options, they're quite difficult, and I was reading it over, so I said I will spend the rest of the time to really put that in your heads on how to answer this, so that it will be easier for you to write and faster for you to submit, because we are running out of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Anne, I want you to read this again. Agree?
Uh, yes, a great deal about Margaret distresses Harry, and Xenodorf feels the same way about him. The two people have grown to the resent each other, and of course, their children have watched this devastating relationship fall. In your experience from watching although in the relationship, what got them to fall from parent to divorce or separate? What makes for a successful relationship between parents in your opinion? What do you resolve to do in your relationship in order not to become adrift as the second are?
Okay. I want you to give me your thoughts, gather your thoughts, all right? And I will get back to you. I want you to think about it. I will ask Long first about the option. I will go back to you because you say this is your choice. Okay, I'm fine with that. But I want you to think about what you are going to write. Write
Yeah.
down. Okay, I'll take down notes. Long, what about you? What is your choice? Let me see. Filmmaker. Oh, here.
No, no, this time. I think I will choose like on because uh like I will have more things to discuss about
Yes, I
and
think it's a nearly topic.
Yeah, I know. You're giving me a general answer. I want specifics. That's what you told me last time. I want specifics now. The reason that I am trying to harness your answers right now is so that you will give me a very thorough
Uh, I
assignment.
I think first I give an opening overview
Okay.
to the relationship between the yes, between a parent or my relationship with me and my husband.
Okay.
After that, I would write about the good thing about to successful relationship. All the good thing in this. Uh, Give some example to prove yeah to prove to prove, and after that I will write about the bad thing, make the relationship to fall,
Fail. It's fail.
yes, fail, and yeah,
Okay.
and that I will give some much uh some idea about the solve all the conflict between the relationship to make it become better.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. When the question is what, okay, what causes them to fail, what will your answer be? There are different ways of answering questions. You have what, you have who, you have
Mm.
why, you have how, right? So here the question is what? I want you to hit the nail on the head. What does that mean? When you hit the nail on the head, I want you to give specific answers that are direct. Okay, you don't beat around the bush. Like I'm going
Yes.
to choose something that is like my that is very easy to answer or something like that. So when I say what causes them to fail, I want you to enumerate. All right,
Yeah.
the causes. Okay, for example, yes,
The
that's a very good general idea. I get it. Like things that make you successful in your relationship, you will discuss your own personal relationship. That's good. And also the relationship that does not succeed, that fails. But the question here is what causes. So I want you to give me the causes. So number
yeah.
one, two, or three causes. Okay, number one, what?
Um. You talk a lot about like you talk a lot about a partner and make them feel you taught them not share with them or yeah like when you got married mm, and don't have try sometimes you treat together treat each other like honey what do you want but
Yeah,
feel for 2 or 4 times uh is the will not longer is what do you want it I want it I want that
all
yeah
right. Okay. So I will identify that. We need to identify, all right?
yeah
One cause is failure. I want you to write it down.
yeah
Failure to communicate.
yeah
Failure to communicate your feelings and your thoughts. Okay? That will give a distance when you do not communicate on a regular basis. Okay, so one cause is failure to communicate because sometimes you know the answer, but you know it's you go around the bush. You do not
yeah
identify. Okay,
yeah yes
helping you out here. Failure to communicate is one good reason for relationships to separate
yeah
for couples to separate or divorce. Okay, give me another cause.
you don't listen
Mm-hmm.
yeah uh you always talk and care to the feeling of yourself but
Mm-hmm.
don't care about what do they feel
Uh-huh.
how do they feel when you talk like that
Yes.
and yeah sometimes day by day is have yes it must have a big mistake yeah
Mhm. Respect. Okay.
yeah
Another cause is lack of respect. Okay. For the other person's feelings and ideas also for the other person's welfare, well-being, and feelings, okay, or emotions. Lack
yeah
of respect, failure to communicate, or failure of communication. Give me another one.
maybe blaming when the argument happen when the conflict happen we don't know how to say sorry we
Okay.
just know to blaming to each other to the
All
partner why
right.
you do
Okay.
that why you do
Yes.
that
Yes. Very good. Uh, pride, okay? Inability to accept your faults, okay? Not or not or failure to accept your faults,
Yeah.
failure to ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
Okay, not accepting your faults. Very good. So we've identified three causes of failure. Okay, keep the
Yeah.
name. Okay, now there's another question. What makes for a successful relationship between parents, in your opinion? What you can do, the easier thing here is to reverse the three causes of failure. So, failure to communicate, you can just say communication is very important. All right, to make it easier for you, I'll help you out. Communication is very important so that you can share ideas, you can share thoughts, you can share
Yeah.
feelings. Second, okay, we said lack of respect. So the successful relationship needs a lot of respect. Respect for the other person's opinion, respect for the other person's feelings, and respect that he is different from you. Correct? And number three, we said not
That's
wanting to ask for
uh,
forgiveness. You can cite humility, okay? Being able to accept your faults and be sorry for them, and telling the other person that you were wrong and you ask for forgiveness. See, this is how you answer questions. The other three, it will be easy because it's just like the reverse. So the three causes for failure and the three causes for success, you just need to put the opposite of the three.
yes.
There you
Opposite.
go. Okay?
Yeah.
There is another question. What do you do to resolve in your relationships in order not to become as jaded as the sitcoms are? Meaning jaded, like you don't care anymore for each other. Then again, you can repeat the successful relationship, okay? But this time on a personal basis. Like you can say, when I have a conflict or an argument with my husband, we try to find out who is wrong and who is correct. If I am wrong, I say sorry. If he is wrong, he says sorry, right? So you have to have a skeletal framework of your answers. Second, we were talking about lack of communication. Okay, so you say, my husband and I try our best to have some time to talk to each other regularly,
Yeah.
so that we are able to share experiences and feelings. All right. And the other one is respect. I respect my husband. I let him do some things on his own, and he respects me and supports me in everything that I want to do, especially in studying. There you go. Finish.
Yeah.
Okay? Did you get some
Yeah.
ideas?
As I can understand. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Long? Are you choosing this?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you hear everything?
yeah, I did.
Yes. Okay. So it will be easier for you. I Another option. There are two that you need to answer. The first one, I don't think you like that. Three paragraphs. Would you like to outline the frustrations that the family faces? Long, can you read this? Option one.
Um, as this longer short story opens, Harry and his family are going on a vacation. However, the whole situation is presented in such negative terms that the reader wonders why the Secumber family ever chose to leave home. The early challenges that face them, however, make everything they presently face seem trivial in the extreme. In an answer of three paragraphs, outline the frustrations that the family faces now and from the past. And in another two paragraphs, describe a catastrophic vacation you thought you would enjoy, but later came to love.
You gave me an example of a vacation that became catastrophic. Would you like to answer this one? It's kind of
Mm,
long, three paragraphs and two paragraphs, five paragraphs. You
Mm,
think?
I think this. I think I would do this one as the second option, though.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So, outline again, like the same way that I outlined with Anne. What are the frustrations that the family faces now and from the past? In the opening, you don't even need to finish the story. In the opening of the story, it is already very clear there the negativity, the negative terms that the reader wonders why the second family chose to leave home. And you can also contribute if you have any ideas. So long, in an answer, okay, outline here. Again, the question here, even if it's not a question, means what? What are the frustrations that the family faces now and from the past? What do you think are some of the frustrations?
Mm. The conflicts between humans.
The
Uh,
conflict between the parents. Very good.
yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
And
yeah. And now we live in the modern lifestyle,
Mm.
and that when we're busy to and need time to do something, we we give we give their we give your I give my try to use the phone, and yes, and I think that make uh push my son far away from me.
Yeah, correct. You live in different worlds, right? Even if you are all together, when everybody's on his or her phone, then you are like in a different world. Again, this is there is a lack of bonding, of sharing between among family members. Do you agree, Long?
yeah,
Yes. As the story opens, okay, they're going on a vacation. Everybody's together in a car, but you could already feel the negative terms. Like Long said, there is this
Parent.
arguing, yeah. To start with, they did not agree on going on a vacation in a certain place. Everybody had different ideas of a vacation. The second one is that why do we have to ride a car? We can take the plane, and then there's like it's very expensive. That alone is already conflict. But you cannot just say that because there's always conflict between the couple. You have to identify. That's why it's saying there outline. What are the frustrations? First, everybody did not agree on that kind of vacation. They wanted different. They have different ideas of a
Yeah.
vacation, right?
They
Second,
want to go by land.
yes,
No.
they wanted to go by plane. The wife wanted to go by plane. The husband wanted to go by car. And that alone is already a conflict. And they kept arguing, but they kept going on. That alone is a conflict already. Any other conflict?
Uh, maybe long remember.
At the very start, we already talked about this. At the
uh,
very start, we should never have gone to
uh,
that stupid amusement park in the first place. See,
yeah,
look at that. Harry
yeah,
thought as he gazed morosely through the windshield at the string of immovable taillights and blah blah blah. Okay, Kiddies Wonderland. Okay, so he doesn't find it amusing, that amusement park. He finds it so stupid. It had been more like an open air asylum. Okay, that's
yeah,
like a prison. Queues everywhere, long lines, endless waiting, something to eat or drink there. There is already the frustration. And you can quote that. You can put that in quotation marks. Lots
uh,
of angry,
not children and pushing, of course.
yes,
Uh,
pushing, of course. Time.
want to have spent afternoon in his easy chair and watching paper.
Yes, that for him is his vacation, right? So here is the conflict. I'm wet, I'm cold, I hunger and thirst, my legs ache, I have developed a bitter mood. And now we're
Ah,
stuck in this darn traffic jam to boot. See?
okay.
Now, here is the second conflict. For Pete's sake, Harry, are we going to be here forever? His wife suddenly snapped, giving him a start. He felt his anger stirring. I don't know, dear, he said patiently. I didn't organize it, you know. See? Well, you picked this route. Even the way to go there is a conflict in itself. He turned round slowly in full control of his temper, as he had learned to be ever since that fateful night of her father's place when he realized he was capable of massacre if he ever lost it completely. Okay, there. In the dark, he could only make out the pale contours of his wife's broad, angular face, her dark eye cavities, and tight mouth. Her deodorant was beginning to fail, and the oily odor of her big body was unfolding. He had liked that smell once. Margaret, it's been a trying day. We've had all
Mông của
ordered
Tom lên
enough.
mẹ. Ôi giời ơi, cái beat của Tom.
Let's not take it out on each other. Well, it was your idea, wasn't it? Yes, dear, it was my idea. I'm very sorry my powers of clairvoyance failed me. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Harry. Very funny. He turned his eyes to the road again, pausing briefly to wink at his 9-year-old son, Brian, who sat beside him, looking about drowsily. We should never have gone by car anyway, Margaret said. Here, it's very clear in the first few paragraphs of the car park that there is already frustration in
Have
going
a
on.
lot of conflict. Yes.
Lot of conflict. Okay, now if you are going to answer this, there is another question about a catastrophic vacation you thought you'd enjoy but later came to loathe. Okay? So it will again reflect on your own experience. If you can think of a local vacation or
Yes.
a vacation abroad wherein there was something happening, like losing something that you needed very much, especially money, and so you did not enjoy the vacation anymore, like I
Yeah.
discussed before, right? Okay. So, in other words, this could be an option.
Yeah, maybe option one and option two is
Yes.
better.
Yes. I am giving you ideas. You see, if we discuss this, it becomes easier.
Yes.
Correct? Okay, here. This is also not difficult. A place in.
Yes. After you explain it to me and long, I feel it's very easier.
Thank you. I like
Yeah.
that. I like.
We don't have stuck with
Yeah.
a lot of idea and not going to
Yes.
the important point.
Yes.
Yes, we just go around the answer.
Yes, correct. And that's what I noticed with some of your writings. That's why I decided to spend this hour, this teaching hour, for you to be able to identify specific details. Because you
Yeah.
think when you read it, when I was reading it the first time, I had it with you like, oh my gosh, how are my students going to answer this? It's very complicated. But then I looked at it one by one. The best thing is for you to write it down so that you have a framework or an outline. Now it looks and it sounds so easy to make. Correct, Anne?
Yes.
Okay.
Time for your explanation.
Okay. Downright creepy. Make sure you have, this is a filmmaker. I'll skip this because I have notes for others so that you have
I,
a choice. Okay.
yeah, I think it's the filmmaker is suitable for long because he had a lot of idea about creepy movie, horror movie, but
Uh-huh.
I don't.
That's right.
Yes, but I don't like horror movie. My husband liked it.
Uh-huh. And you can ask your husband. That's a way to communicate. Then he can help you.
Yeah, he's still scared about the ghost, but he really like to see creepy movie. I don't know understand.
I know, like you cover your eyes, but you still want to watch like that.
Yes, my son do like that. My son and my husband, they always see
Scared.
the horror movie, but
Uh,
he always yes. I don't know.
yeah, I know. You want a horror movie, but you cover your eyes, and it's very scary. But you still open a little and you watch, right?
Yes, and maybe he saw the movie, and when they go to sleep, they have nightmare.
Yeah,
Yes,
bad dreams. That's right.
yes,
Okay, option four. This is also easy. When I say it's easy, it becomes really easy. Mr. Landman lives in the Netherlands, and that's the name Netherlands implies. Much of that country is below sea level. That's why you call it Netherlands. Show how Landman makes effective use of his knowledge of the sea in his plot and descriptions in the story. Okay, be sure to quote specific passages from the story in support of your answers. Okay? Why is this easy? Again, the question is show how. Okay? So in other words, what are, okay, what are his some of his knowledge in the sea? And I have come up with things. In the description of the setting, there is slippery, slimy goo. Okay, that is what you experience. Okay, be sure to quote specific passages from the story. Long, can you take this down? Slippery, slimy goo. Can I write it in the chat? Will you be able to read it after? Where's our chat? Where's our chat? Chat box. There. Okay. Slippery, slimy goo. Okay. What's that? That means the bottom of the sea is very slippery. Okay. It felt like the bottom of a pond. These are words that I got from the story. What is a pond, Anne?
yes.
What is a pond?
Upon
It's a small body of water.
I don't know. Long, can you have me?
Here. I'm writing it down. Small body of water. It's like a small sea. It's like a river, a pond. Okay? Do you know what a river is, Anne?
Uh, yes.
Okay, that one. It felt like the bottom of a pond. Everything dank, dismal, green. Everything dank, dismal, and green. Long, can you explain this? Long.
Uh, I guess the slimy glue for like a bottom. It's like when you touch it, like the deepest, like the surface. I mean, like the deepest point of the water. You feel
Right.
like you felt like very dark and mysterious. Um, and it also slimy because of seaweeds or hmm,
Yeah, that's right. So algae and weeds. Do you know what seaweeds are? Anne and algae, the green stuff at the bottom of the water when you don't clean the water.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, that's the slippery, slimy goo. If you step on it, you slide, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's the one. That's a description of that's the description of the sea that he knows. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So you can use that. You can use that too. Uh, I need to go back. I need to go back. Okay. I will close the chat. Okay, here, so I wrote down specific passages from the story to support your answers. Now, for option 5, okay, so this is again the solution to the story, the resolution. First, they are fighting with each other and blah blah blah, and they do not agree with things. But suddenly, because of the event that is happening, that they have to save their lives. Suddenly, everybody works as a team. Okay, I don't know if you have read this far. Everybody helps each other out in saving each other's lives. Now it says here, show how each character in the story adds something to the solution and how each becomes a full member of the team. Okay, the rising conflict is when they don't agree with each other. There is no teamwork, there is no sharing, there is no bonding. The climax of the story is when everybody's lives becomes in danger, that everybody can die because of what's happening in the story, because of the anglerfish, because of the darkness, because the tide is rising, everybody can drown, everybody can be eaten by the anglerfish, and everybody can die. That's the climax of the story. When there is a conflict in the story, there has to be a solution. What do you think will be the solution, even if you have not read the story long?
Mm, wait. Uh,
What do you think will be the solution here?
Solution?
Yeah,
Mm,
if the conflict is about not being able to uh, help each other out, the solution will be when their
They
lives are in danger.
die.
And yeah,
They will die.
yeah, they will die. Definitely, they will die if they don't help each other. So the solution there will be a member of a team to help each other out. Like the mother was so big and so fat, she could not climb up because it was slippery. So they tied a rope and everybody was pulling her. And Brian, the son, uh, also helped by holding the flashlight so that the father can do some other things. And the little girl stopped crying and tried to help out in her way. And the father became the hero before, like he was the henpecked husband, which henpecked means he is very timid. He is not very strong. He is always saying yes to the wife. The wife is always nagging him. You don't do that, Anne, right? You don't do that to your husband. Always angry, 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 angry. No?
Yes. I I I uh, I uh, I I will find way to my family. Is this
Uh,
escape? Yes.
no, I'm asking like you don't like get mad always to your husband. You understand him, right? You don't
Yeah.
you don't
Maybe now he angry with me a lot of more
why?
than he. because I sometimes I feel very lazy about the homework, and I yes, and him do all the things. So maybe
uh,
him tired because he is go to work all day long on the road because he is a driver. He
yeah,
ride customer to the Ho Chi Minh City and come home. Yes. After that, he don't have time to relax. He must do all the housework. So maybe I feel this time
uh,
he feel angry with me.
uh-huh. Okay, so you have to share the work,
Yeah.
share the load. Yeah, and also maybe he's angry with you because he pushes you to finish your assignment. I think that's a good kind of getting angry. Okay,
Yes.
not a bad one. Okay, the last one, a horror story. Okay, now this one for long, you said, Anne, indicate which film or films you have found to be the most frightening and discuss at some length. Okay, those feelings were created by the filmmakers. Long, which story have you watched?
What story?
Horror.
Uh, does film counted as a story?
Yeah, it says here film.
Oh, The
Are you with
Conjuring.
us? Film.
The Conjuring
What's that?
or Annabelle. Like, yeah.
Annabelle is scary. Oh my gosh. Annabelle is
Uh,
scary.
and do you know the film It? Like the clown?
The
It.
clown?
Yeah. The horror movie It. The title is
How
It.
do you spell it?
It.
Bella
It.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, It.
Oh,
and Bella. Do you know Bella?
bad luck.
Bella?
Bad luck.
No.
What? The what?
Give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
I will say good long. I will give it on the chat box.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is only one page, so you can indicate what film or films, and you can discuss the possible, and you can tell me which ones make them scary. For example, like the soundtrack, like sometimes like the sound is Valak. What's Valak long?
It's like the sirs in church. You know sirs in church?
Yeah,
Wait. Um, in church in like
like
Catholic,
Catholic
uh,
Church.
pe- there's like wait, give me a few seconds.
You can find it on the Google. Yeah.
Is that
Oh, it's like Teresa.
the
It's like Teresa in Tristan.
ah
It's like a haunted Teresa. Um,
uh-huh.
and she's just like killing
Scary.
everyone.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you can discuss like the images, the sound. Sometimes the sound alone is scary. Like you say, dung 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 dung, like that. That's already scary, right? And they
Yeah.
can project images like haunted house, like Annabelle is projected like a scary girl, and it like a scary clown and all that stuff. So this is just one page. So this can also be an option. So one, two, or six, or four, they're all easy. All right.
Yeah.
See you again on Saturday, and tomorrow I will be expecting some output from homework. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Along. What?
See you on Saturday.
Saturday. What about
Yeah.
you, Long?
Uh, yeah, Saturday too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.